Welcome once again to some 0K action. So this one's going to be on the Cold Snap map. Yes, Cold Snap, yes, I believe that was it. And yes, as you can see, it's going to be a 3 versus 3. We'll just skip the pre-game chatter. Have a look who's where. So we got Lord Tame at the top here, Nictu in the middle, and Phaler, interesting name, is going to be going with Shield Bots. So we'll just see what everyone else is going for. Top team, and we got, the Riot team. We've got myself, Lightman, at the top. We're playing as Cloaky Bots. Not really sure what Muffers is doing. And Irish Druid is actually going to be getting a very quick Black Dawn from the Gunship plant, apparently. Indeed. So we'll see how things work out. I'm not really sure why exactly Lord Tame is taking so long to... Wow, everyone's actually leveling up. Anyway, I'm not really sure why it's taking so long to, well, almost everyone, to actually get a factory down. But in any case, we've got Cloaky Bots for Nictu, just see what everyone's leveling up towards. Huh, okay. And myself, alright, I haven't actually leveled up yet by the looks of it. New problemo. This one would be the Necro Commander, so probably for restoring stuff. Got pretty standard stuff there. And okay, yep, standard stuff there indeed. God, Particle Beam's such a pain in the ass. Actually, I think I just missed out on something. Ah, okay. There was a bit of skirmish here, as you can see. My Raiders trying to get past them, and unfortunately not quite being able to delay them at all. So I've given them a little bit of a wreckage to claim, kind of sucks, but well, good placement of the Lotus. I should have actually tried to send a couple of them around here actually, although I would just run into some of the enemy's glaives anyway. That's what the hell, we got Shield Bots also from Muffa, if I didn't mention that before. Yeah, actually, I could have an LLT actually, to say the least. Got some early shields for Phaler, not too surprising there. Actually going for a Riot Bot, that's something you don't see too often. Well, we'll see how this works out. In either case, okay, the Lotus is actually up here for some reason. Not really sure why the Lotus would be placed there. But in any case, yeah, the Bandits have been fended off for the time being. They didn't really do too much. Yeah, killed a bit, but really, yeah, the Defender coming in, that's going to be pretty much it. Unfortunately, for myself, I'm not really going to be able to secure the middle at all. My opponent, Lord Tame, he's got a couple of defensive structures set up now. It's only a missile... Oh no, that's not a missile turret, that's a bloody Lotus, not a bloody missile turret at all. Well, in any case, that's... That actually shouldn't be that much to overcome either, but I won't be able to get it anytime soon with these crappy Raiders that I've got. I'm trying to push for a little bit more, but I will be running afoul of the Lotus right now, actually. Indeed, so yeah, I'm just going to be... not reinforcing, retreating, as you can see, and yeah, my Kazu needs to get out there, and that guy barely managing to survive. A whole bunch of skirmishes now, and there we go, the Release Bug Lab should be able to do a bit of damage there, managing to take one out. A couple more of them still being a pain in the ass. Ah, that's just Light Raiders actually going out of position, coming up with a couple of Riot Bots. Hopefully I've actually got a Zeus coming out instead, a very early Zeus. We'll see how that works out, and finally the Black Dawn has been built for Irish Druid, so good job taking out the commander of Nictu there, and the LLT, which did so much. Defender could have done a bit more, but well, wow, that thing is powerful. Actually, no, maybe the Defender could not have really done that much. Wow, okay. I actually could have done a bit more if it was in a better position, perhaps, but still. Incredible. Well, that explains why this game was a bit shorter than I thought it would be, actually. Simply incredible. This thing's coasting around on next to no health, and wow, it's basically knocking out Nictu. I mean, he's not entirely knocked out. He'll actually need to borrow a com from someone. Oh, indeed. Yes, he'll need to borrow, no, sorry, not a com, he'll need to borrow a con for constructor from someone. If he wants to rebuild though, he's just got a Riot Bot they can send around and a single Defender. So good job by Irish Druid actually. He should be he should actually be getting the Sing repaired. It's down to 7% health. He managed to do loads of damage, but if he gets really, if he gets too close to something, you know, just a single missile pretty much will take him out really. Well, what the hell, we'll see what happens. In any case, we actually also got a Phaler, hopefully not for the enemy team's sake anyway. Hopefully not going to be failing with his assaults there. Oh, no, never mind, the Black Dawn is actually going to, the two Black Dawns are now actually going to be forcing Phalar back. He doesn't have any anti-air, he does have a couple of riot bots, but I don't think they can really do anything. In any case, there goes one Black Dawn, a bit of a waste really. I mean, he should have just brought it back to get repaired for God's sake. Ah well, okay, doing this for myself here, just trying to establish a bit of a line here. My opponent for some reason hasn't secured this mix at the very least. It might be a bit tricky to secure this one. Actually, yeah, probably would be actually, because I could just send stuff around here to take it out. Ah well. Not sure why exactly it needs that specific amount there. Oh, okay, I think that's just an automated message from when you request it. Huh. Oh, there you go. And as for Muffa, I haven't really seen his forces really doing anything actually. Actually, that's right, they have done a bit of harassments, but I haven't really done much more than that. Lightsman myself is I'm just going to be expanding towards the middle myself with a couple of quick missile turrets. Wow, I'm building quite a few of them actually. Huh. Should have taken notice of the fact that that base was actually destroyed. I didn't really need to build missile turrets there as well. Defenders rather than missile turrets, whatever. But in any case, I'll hopefully be expanding my mexes as well straight after that. But as you can see, we do have a rather fearsome, well, I wouldn't say that fearsome, but a bit of a pain in the ass shield ball to contend with. Closing in, and a bit of anti-air as well. Versus the Black Dawns. Actually, both of these ones are full health. I think they are. So we'll see how well they do. Huh, indeed. Should be very interesting indeed. Huh, okay, didn't really notice any cloakers there, but in any case, yeah, very good job by Arashdraud. Coming in basically, swooping in, destroying the crap out of these defensive turrets and also out of Lord Tame's commanders. Good job indeed. As for myself, I'm going to be bringing in a couple of hammers. Bringing down the hammer. Frankly, I do have a bit of radar coverage as well, so I can just shell with impunity, basically. Okay, yeah. Well, how exactly did he see that roach there? Not too sure. Well, in any case, yeah, these Black Dawns probably going to go to town on these shields, or at least they would actually if it wasn't for the anti-air shields. Still, they will be able to get a couple of shots off. They're managing to penetrate the shields briefly, but not actually destroying the Felon, and because of the linked shields, it will actually be regenerating pretty quickly, or rather its shields will be regenerating pretty quickly. We'll see how that works out. In any case, yeah, these guys still continue to do whatever damage they can, finally breaking through the shields and destroying some more shield bots this time. They're still going to have to contend with the AA shield bots coming in, as myself here still continuing to slowly but surely shell the opponent at the top right. Sorry, at the top. From the top right, the Zeus is going to be a bit of a pain, but yeah, I should still be around. Probably should get some of these units a bit further back. And really, all I need is just a couple of skirmishes to deal with the Zeus, even though you can dodge shots pretty well. Actually, now that I think of it, whoops. Oh dear, just running into laser turret after laser turret. What the hell am I thinking? Kind of sacrificing my forces needlessly, but oh well. What can you do? It's all a learning experience. At the same time, we do have a shield ball for... wow. Okay, shield ball still coming in from Phalar to do a bit of damage. They are getting whittled down slowly but surely. They should actually be a little bit closer to each other to link up the shields. But in any case, yep, they are going to be forced back by Muffa, and I suppose by Arashdraud's defences as well to a lesser extent. Looks like the... okay, well yeah, the commander for Phalar has gone down, very unfortunate for him, especially as it'll provide free salvage to us, if we can actually get to him. I believe the factory for Muffa has been oh no, it's actually up here, whoops, I thought it was destroyed, but no, he actually went down there. Yeah, I'll be damned. Well, in any case, another battle occurring at the top here. Things are looking kind of desperate for Lord Tame, especially since his commander's dead. Actually, is mine dead? No, he's still in the middle, actually. No problemo. And his position was quite a bit devastated. He's trying to launch a few attacks here and there, but thankfully I do manage to... well, actually, a couple of my skirmishes are caught a bit out of position there, but... yes, the Zeuses will eventually be going down. I just need to get my skirmishes to fire off a couple of shots at them. Adam, yeah, the riot bots, the warrior, not really being that good against the Zeus at all. Another, that's pretty optimistic actually. Lord Tame's actually trying to build a Stinger, despite the fact that pretty much right next to the freaking Stinger with a single construction bot. I mean, if he had multiple ones on it, that would have been a bit more understandable, but not quite there. Thankfully, there we go, finally my warrior actually been in a good position to take out the Glaives coming in. Unfortunately, he was on low health already, so it kind of gets destroyed pretty quickly, but I am pressuring the crap out of Lord Tame, and now Arashdraud coming in with his weakened Black Dawns, but they're still there. So there you go. They're going to actually they kind of wasted their missiles a bit there. Should have just gone straight for the Cloakybot factory rather than just waste them all on a couple of sorry, not shield, on a couple of windmills. But oh, actually, never mind. This thing's still alive. Yeah, and a couple of windmills and okay, and a Rector as well. Well, there we go. That makes all the difference. In any case, down they go. Man, those things are powerful. Too bad one of the opponents didn't just go with. Oh, okay. Didn't go with some sort of aircraft. They could have scattered out, you know, what was being built and prepared accordingly. I believe in team games, yeah, at least one person has to go with aircraft, whether it's gunships or with planes. But oh, in either case, yeah, I'm going to be sending my guys forward, and yeah, pretty much just getting rid of the remainder of Thaler's base. Not too shabby indeed. We're going to be getting a. Okay, looks like Muffle was trying to counterattack. Wow. Okay, that's going to be a pain in the ass. Anyway, it looks like Muffle was trying to counterattack Thaler's base. Actually, he's going to still be counterattacking there, but yeah, these shield bots will be rampaging around a bit, destroying a little bit of economic infrastructure, but apart from that, actually not doing too much really. I'm actually asking if they need any help there, but no, it doesn't look like it. Unfortunately, yeah, Muffle losing his Necro Commander, which ironically would have been able to resurrect units if it had lived, so kind of ironic that nothing to resurrect him now. Yeah, well, sucks to be him, and bam, down goes the remainder of the shield bots. So quite the concerted attack by Thaler. He will be sending in a Dante though, and of course, like all other Striders, it needs to be properly supported. So the way he's sending it right now is not such a good idea, really. Really? Yeah, but whoa, what's the hell? Okay, he must have gotten rid of a roach or something. Okay, I guess that's why it's called Cold Snap. Well, obviously because it's set in a wintry sort of map, but I suppose the ground here is just barely above the water. I'm assuming that's what that means. In either case, it's not a Banff, it's a freaking Dante, which is still pretty deadly, as you can see. It's a Assault/Riot Strider. Let's have a look at its weapons. So, napalm rockets, pretty nasty. Oh, I can launch them against air targets as well, so there goes one of the Black Dawns actually. And yeah, generally pretty nasty indeed. It has a decent amount of health actually. It costs a pretty penny. But, well, what the hell, they can certainly do quite a bit of damage in close quarters combat, to say the least. And down it goes. Looks like the enemy team has given up, and there we go. I even got the Spoils of War award for that. Not too shabby. Well, there you go. See you all next time. Welcome again to some. Okay. Anyway, to some 0K action. It's going to be a team game on the Tucked Up map. I think it was 6 versus 6, but in any case, yeah, it's interesting the way this map looks. Just have a look. It looks like a satellite image, which I suppose is sort of why it's called Tucked Up. I suppose it's sort of tucked, but anyway. But yeah, the scale is well, it's obviously a bit out of proportion because the actual units that you'll be deploying are quite a bit bigger than what the scale here would suggest. But in any case, let's just skip the pre-game chatter. Let's see what's happening. So we've got Lightman, myself, Prince Reaper, Morpha. Okay, he's got like a Jump Jet Commander, Recon Commander, whatever the hell it's called. Yep, Recon Commander. Anyway, and we also got Lord Tame, Clon, and Noob Cluster. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, whoops. I guess it's a 5 versus 5 game. Oh no, wait a minute, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. Okay. Okay, yeah, it is 6 versus 6. Whoops, long. Oh dear. Oh well, I guess the oh great, they're fucking trolling, really.
Unit under attack.
They're trolling other. Okay, well, whatever. We'll see what happens. In any case, seeing what everyone's going for. I'm going for short bots. Prince Reaper's going for airplanes, Morpho's going for spiders to contest the middle of the map, I suppose. Rotame's going for cloaky bots, got jump jets for Klon. Let's see, we also got some spiders for Noob Cluster. Right team, we've got spiders for Rico. Tycell for some reason is not building a freaking factory just yet. Or finally, which I believe would be the shield bots. Pretty freaking short, yeah, shield bots. Recognized by the icon. Got shield bots for Phaler, and we also got spiders for El Toro. Wait, is that his name? Oh no, El Torero, should I say. Cloaky bots for Esfail Ban, I think. Nictour's also got heavy tanks for, I suppose, just assaulting pretty much the flat part of the map, really, which is not really that much when you think about it. And yeah, they actually should have gone of air. Thankfully, one of us did go for air, so that would be Prince Reaper. And yeah, if there's one thing I've noticed in team games, yeah, one player at the very least needs to go with air themselves. From what I can tell, anyway. Well, what the hell? See what happens. I am still not too experienced with how to actually use shield bots, and you'll be finding out about that especially in a later game, but we'll see how I do here. And in case Panther's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, it's able to go faster than my fucking Raider bots, if despite the fact this thing is a hybrid assault slash Raider tank. I mean, come on, man. I suppose that it kind of, you know, runs on treads while these guys have to walk as fast as possible, but still. Nice harassment by Nictou. He doesn't commit, although maybe he might have been able to do a bit of economic harassment, but with my commander supporting, probably not actually. We'll Scott radar. Oh, nice little things. Battle plans being drawn up. Okay, yeah, radar to be placed there, no problemo. Well, we'll see what happens. They're going to be going with a, two commander push, just like they said. And we also got people expanding pretty much everywhere, all over the map. We've got a slight... is that for us? Yes, a slight economic lead for Team 1, which I believe is us, but really, that could change very quickly. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. These Weavers, unfortunately, are going to get completely screwed, but oh well, what can you do? Sending them in unsupported towards contested zone like that's not usually such a good idea. And yeah, now my guy's going to be running into a bit of trouble from El Torero's commander. What does he actually have? Beam laser and energy cell. So nothing too fancy. I think my skirmisher, yeah, my rogue can actually outrange him, thankfully. And yeah, there have a couple of them. I've also got a few of bandits, which actually might be a little bit unnecessary at this particular point. But oh well. Actually, yeah, they actually could act as shields for the ticks, and ouch. That was very unfortunate getting paralyzed like that. Ouch. And that's actually pretty long, so unfortunately they're going to go to town on my paralyzed units. Thankfully, though, not all of them are paralyzed. Man, that paralyzation's really got a pretty big area of effect, actually. But no, well, thankfully, yeah, we've got Shadows also coming in to do a bit of damage. One more, no, two more actually should be able to do the trick. Yep, bam, down he goes. Should have brought in some anti-air, eh? Ah, indeed. So, good job indeed. Yes, thanks to the airplane support, and at the same time we're also making some inroads towards the south. I believe this commanded by Monster Kill, cute. What has he got? Huh, okay. Interesting use of the right cannon. I suppose that does give him a decent range. So it's been extended to 324, not too shabby. I believe my rogue, yeah, my rogues still outrange him. God, these Panthers are such a pain in the ass. Yeah, look at that. Probably should be going with more assault bots than freaking raiders, but yeah, well, what can you do? They're even going to be salvaging from their own thing. They got Banish. Ah, never mind. Yeah, that's going to be destroying my raiders. They're making short work of that. Thankfully, yeah, Shadow's going to be coming back in to bomb the shit out of them. Thankfully, yeah, because they are going after single heavy units. Rather masses of units. These precision bombers are actually perfect. So yeah, they'll just go one after another. Ouch. Okay, they'll actually be taking a bit of damage from from the anti-air spider. I believe this thing was actually attacking them as well, the Banisher. Okay, it's got heavy missiles. No problemo. And there we go, I believe the right team, I think that's the right team. Team 2, yep. They will be resigning most likely as well, although it's kind of early for them to resign. I mean, we do have, actually we've got quite a bit of an economic lead. Well, they could still try to make something happen. I mean, that was a bit of a blunder sending in the commanders like that. Actually, it would have worked if we didn't have any anti-air support. Thankfully we do, and we've got a nice little Crave to help out as well. They shouldn't actually be moving like that, should just be freaking standing still, but in any case, because yeah, once it curls into armored form when stationary, so yeah, once it stands still, it curls up, and they can still keep firing, and it'll it'll basically take, I think, 1/3 damage. Let's have a look. To 1/3. Yep, there we go. And it can still keep firing in that form as well. So a very nice little bombardment platform, as it were. Very nice indeed. Of course, ironically, even though it says it's a Riot Spider, it's actually vulnerable to getting swarmed by lesser raiders, just because it doesn't fire that often. Although if they're clumped up, then it can actually do a good job in destroying them. But if they're not clumped up, then things get a bit tricky. Okay, so yeah, it's going to, if it's not careful, it'll probably get paralyzed. Not bad, the Panther's actually managing to run rings around it. Thankfully though, it does have a bit of support. Otherwise it would have a hell of a time. Actually, it really shouldn't have uncurled itself, it should just remain stationary. But, well, in either case, it's going to continue taking pot shots. The Panther's not going to be able to do too much. And never mind, the resignation has not yet gone through for the Riot team, so they're still going to hang in there. Will they be able to make anything work? I don't know. Shieldbots versus... okay. Never mind, it's mostly just going to be Raiders versus defenses, and the bizarre enough Raiders actually not doing too badly. Venom's thankfully coming in and floating above the ground actually. There we go, finally playing the animation. Yeah, Venom's thankfully coming in to save the day. I think they actually paralysed some of the defences actually, which kind of sucked. But so now with Banshees coming in, yeah, that'll pretty much spell the end of the Raiders. They're managing to make some inroads though, but still, since Noobcluster does control this area now with his Banshees, he can pretty much come in and really, he can pretty much just come in and salvage the wreckages. So there you go, he's got that to contend with, and at the same time we've got a nice little push, a whole bunch of Raiders and even a couple of Rockos coming in just to absolutely devastate Nikto's base, and they're pretty much going to come in without any opposition. Oh, never mind, actually we do have a couple of shield bots, nothing too fancy though. We do have an anti-air spider, that's the Tarantula, that's what it's called. I probably should memorize their freaking names, but oh well. Actually, these Raiders should be trying to take out the anti-air spider, actually, just to help out those bombers. But in any case, they've dropped their payloads, they can just go back in either case, and yeah, thugs, yeah. Sort of assault bots, so they can get overwhelmed, even with its fancy shields, they can get overwhelmed by multiple units relatively easily. Actually, I'm surprised it's not dead yet, actually. Huh. Interesting. Well, and yeah, I mean, I think my guy just upgraded. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, even on the top, we're slowly but surely pushing through. We just had loads of trouble, or rather, I had loads of trouble. Thankfully, had Wolf to help out. We should be trying to push forward with my own stuff to help out, to say the least. Unfortunately, Crave is going to get taken out, and yeah, really should have brought something through. At the very least, they could have sent in these bots rather than grouping them up. But still, that was at the very least, and I didn't even do that. Oops, long. At the very least, yeah, God, I need to stop repeating that. I dare say they're going to get destroyed, though most likely. We'll just fast forward a bit. Yeah, we're just basically wrecking their base at this particular point. Banshee's also coming in. We actually, never mind, we do have a shield ball coming in to wreck them, but yeah, it's mostly just Racketeers and actually there's no anti-air here by the looks of it. Huh, interesting. So I think these Banshees might have been able to take them out if they flew within the shield ball actually. Well, in either case, the game's not actually over just yet, but we're pretty much devastating everything we see. We've even got a couple of puppies walking in to it. And a couple of shielded units by myself coming in as well to do a bit of damage, hopefully. But yeah, I dare say they cannot recover from this at all. They've got a nice little shield ball happening here. Mostly just Racketeers though, but yeah, they're going to get taken out pretty quickly. Yeah, Felon's down, and that's just... I mean, the Racketeers, they can't cause any actual damage. They can disarm though, which is really annoying. But they can't actually cause any damage on their own, thankfully. They probably make shield balls way too freaking overpowered, should I say. But in any case, there we go. We've got the Spoils of War award once again, and there you go, quite a little matchup indeed. Good use of aircraft actually really helping out quite a bit. Crab also helping out quite a bit at the top there. I should have sent in some more stuff to support it when I could, even if it meant streaming units directly to that rather than freaking grouping them up. But oh well, what can you do? Good game to our opponents. This has been Dame Didvich signing off. Welcome back again to some 0k action. It's going to be a 4 versus 4 on the Folsom Dam final map, and we'll just skip this pre-game chatter. Got a nice little battle plan being drawn up, and who could draw that, eh? Yep, of course I have to be myself, Lightman. So let's just see what everyone's going for. Actually, just having a look at this map since everyone's still spawning in factories. Yeah, Folsom Dam final, as you can see. Yeah, rather interesting map, as you can see. Yeah, got a nice big dam in the middle, of course, and some waterways here and there. It's, well, amphibious bots would probably not really be worth it, or hovercraft, simply because there are crossable areas here, and really, given how shallow the stream is. Man, that actually looks pretty nice when you zoom into it. But anyway, given how shallow the streams are, yeah, you could just as easily terraform them if you really need to. So in any case, actually, I dare say pretty good actually when you zoom in. Nice little distortion effect being caused by the water there. Well, I'm playing on high settings, by the way. In any case, what is everyone spawning with now? We've got Tycell being a bit indecisive. Gunships for Rico, short bots for Nikto, regular cloaky, well, as regular as they can be, cloaky bots for myself, Lightsman. And let's see, we've got Prince Reaper being indecisive, Lord Tame going on out with cloaky bots, and we also got light vehicles, strangely enough, for Muffa. Interesting. And as for El Hero, we've got some gunships as well. Finally, we've got airplanes for Prince Reaper, so they're going to be going a little bit heavier when it comes to aircraft, or we're going a bit heavier ground, although now we've got light vehicles for Tycell, no problemo. Just discussing what exactly is happening there. Interesting, for some reason Prince Reaper doesn't think we have air, and yet we do. So for some reason they didn't actually spot that. They're definitely going to know that we have air now, actually, that Banshee coming out. So actually, could do a bit of harassment around a couple of different spots. There definitely is a few vulnerable areas they could go for, but oh well. Yep, they have gunships. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what Morph said afterwards. Okay, Morph is on their team. Whoops, Zonk. Indeed. So as you can see, a relatively sedate opening. Nothing too fancy from anyone just yet. Got a Banshee from El Hero. Okay, so yep, just to counteract maybe Rico's Banshee, or just to harass a bit. And as you can see, yep, he's going to go to town on my Glaives. As you can see, Glaives can actually try to do a bit of damage against him, but yeah. Not really going to be able to do too much. Hopefully that's going to get me to spawn a couple of Jeffreys. Yep, it is. There we go. Nice little response by myself. They probably should just be retreating the rest of this line, actually. I mean, they can't really do too much. Actually, I suppose they might be able to take out the Banshee eventually, but yeah, Banshee's just going to retreat, so yeah, my line is going to be retreating now. Indeed. Yeah, actually there are quite a few. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to be retreating for the time being, taking a couple of pot shots here and there, and yeah, eventually, very eventually coming in. Jesus. Okay, I've got my comm upgraded to level 1 as well. Yeah, probably could just try to send him forward, actually. A little bit of support here would absolutely swing the battle in my favour, especially since his commander's still back here. As you can see, we do actually have the middle for the time being, so actually managing to do a bit of damage, and we bizarrely enough got raiders, Banshees chasing Banshees for some reason. There we go, finally my commander comes in. Unfortunately the commander for Lord Tame has been upgraded. Let's see, lightning gun and energy cell. Should be interesting to see how that works out. So yeah, as you can see, the line is definitely being drawn pretty much straight through the middle. Unfortunately, yeah, now opponents coming in freaking precision bombers, shadows, and apparently it'll only take 3 of them yet to basically destroy me, so it sucks to say the least, but well, what can you do? Bizarrely enough, these raiders, the Banshee's actually getting chased back by our Banshees, bizarrely enough. Need to think indeed. And unfortunately opponents, by looks, are getting initial advantage when it comes to territory In the north, for some reason, they're not really contesting the south, though. Very strange. And the middle, we seem to have that at the moment. We've got a quick Scorch coming in just to try to spot ahead. And these levelers, well, actually, if they focus fire, actually the defenders have got such little health it doesn't really matter too much. But they might have been able to overcome the defenders if it wasn't for the fact that Nictu's got his own commander as well there. So we'll see how that works out. Unfortunately, opponents on the top, actually, is it just one guy? Yeah, it is just one guy. So Lord's Tame is trying to push forward. I am actually managing to beat him back, but basically with the bare minimum. I am kind of very thinly stretched here indeed. So we'll see how this works out. For some reason, yes, not sure why the bottom has not been taken by anyone. That would kind of give us a bit of a leg up. But in any case, Team 1, which is us, we do have a... Okay. That was interesting. We do seem to have a slight economic lead over opponents, not by much though, and have to watch out though. They could make a breakthrough in the north and then, you know, just go elsewhere, or they could try to do something for the south. Well, they could expand for the south for starters. That's what the hell. I just have to wait and see what happens. Thank God for these Banshees coming in to lend a hand, otherwise I would probably be screwed. I probably shouldn't be bothering with these skirmisher bots versus their own skirmisher bots. I probably should just go with a combination. Actually, maybe I should just go for pure raiders, actually. They don't have any rights of their own, so maybe just a few sudden raiders coming in. Well, actually, I do have a few more glaives coming in, I suppose. Apparently 10 of them on the field. Oh, never mind, those are his glaives. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, so that actually selects everyone's glaives, bizarrely enough. Well, I think, yeah, glaives would probably just be the way to go, with maybe a couple of rights mixed in just to help take out the enemy glaives, and then I can just try to rush in and take out these bloody skirmisher bots while they're sort of out of range of the turrets and all that. But oh well, I do actually have a couple of glaives, as you can see, and I should be sending them a bit more far forward than that, but there we go, finally sending them after these bloody skirmish bots. So there we go, I'm slowly starting to get the hang of it. This Tron guy is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. I might be able to take him out though. It's going to be close, but no, I think he's going to survive though. Damn it, that really sucks. Well, what can you do? And the rest of his forces are just going to stream in now. Now I basically lost the chance against him. Well, what can you do? Actually, do have a warrior coming in as well, and yeah, my position continues to be devastated. I am slowing them down quite a bit at the very least, but really, I should be freaking stopping them and turning the tide. But oh well, what can you do? Here we go. Finally, I do have the warrior coming in, but they do have quite a few skirmish bots out in the field now, and they're going to need a few more raiders to probably, to properly counteract that, and I don't have any at the moment. I suppose I could use the warrior as a shield for my own skirmishers versus their skirmishers. Perhaps better than nothing, I guess, but no, thankfully I do actually have some more raiders coming, and thank the Lord for that. So as soon as they come in, they should just be able to go to town on the skirmishers. There we go, a bit of back and forth action. I'm barely managing to hold on, and it's mostly because I managed to somewhat surprise these skirmishers of my raider units, managing to take out a few of them here and there, but not quite being able to completely destroy their army. We've got to have a bit of an engagement happening in the middle as well. They're trying to lay some mines on us, and unfortunately they're going to be getting through, which kind of sucks. The shields, as you can see, pretty much, problems indeed. Shields are, completely worn down, as you can see by the thugs. Well, almost completely worn down. They're trying to replenish as much as quickly as possible. But yeah, artillery is just incredibly, even this crappy mine layer artillery is pretty damn good versus shields, as you can see. Actually, is it attacking the shields? Is it actually? I'm not sure what the hell it's actually doing damage to. But anyway, it seems to be falling on the ground first. Although maybe not, it's kind of hard to tell. Well, in any case, some Banshees coming in from El Heroes, probably going to be sealing the deal pretty much, and yet precision bombs as well, most definitely going to be sealing the deal. In the middle kind of sucks, and there goes the commander for Nick 2. We could have done some more anti-air. He did have the hacksaw, but could have done with maybe some more rapid firing anti-air as well. Man, that really sucks, to say the least. Where the hell is RAM, for God's sake? We do have a couple of gunships, probably would have been better off with just going planes rather than gunships, but well, there we go, bam, the stuff's getting taken out. Mino is going to be a pain in the ass, and yeah, these thugs will be able to take a bit of damage at the very least, especially versus riot vehicles, but unfortunately it's just way too much support in terms of these Wolverines for them to really be able to take them out themselves. Kind of sucks, but what can you do? Actually got rapiers coming in, multiple gunships, bizarrely enough. And the battle for the top still rages on. The commander for Lord Tame going to be morphing up as well. Will I be able to destroy him? I don't know, especially probably not with these fucking Rectors healing him up. Actually, I do have a whole bunch of raiders and skirmishers. Might be able to make something happen. This Shadow's going to be a massive pain in the ass, but I do have some form of anti-air, and yeah, I bring in some more, thank God for that. Actually, these guys could go for my base if they want to, and will they? I'm not sure what the hell they're doing, to be honest. Yep, they're going straight for the base, and it does manage to take, just barely manages to take a bit of damage, and yet now my anti will be able to fire them as they go past. Unfortunately, only be able to take one of them out, but I do manage to keep the factory alive, and I believe the caretakers, yep, they actually do heal up as well. Thank the Lord for that. It was probably the caretakers that actually saved them. Unfortunately, my anti-air is at a position on the front line. Of course, Bloody Napalm Bomb are going to be a pain in the ass, but I do manage to get the enemy pushed back, Lord Tame pushed back, and his commander lies in ruins as well. Thank the Lord for that. Unfortunately, though, we are getting pushed in the middle. Strange enough, still not seeing... Okay. Not sure why. Oh my god, why the hell is he going with hovercraft when he's got light vehicles, for fuck's sake? Jesus Christ. Well, in the case, there's actually a ramp being built here, bizarrely enough. Not really sure why he's going with hovercraft. But, indeed. But unfortunately, yeah, the key position to look at here, of course, would be... Ouch. Would be the middle, and as you can see, yeah, we are slowly but surely getting destroyed. Those mine layer vehicles really being a pain in the ass, because if we try to rush them with raider units, oh, okay, then yeah, they'll just simply run into these mines and won't be able to do too much. Although these guys, if we have a look, actually, they do not have any anti-air. We finally do have a crasher coming in, but that actually was a very good opportunity to destroy them with the gunships. I'm not sure why exactly Rico went with these multi-rolls. I mean, did he... multi-rolls. They kind of remind me of the multi-rolls in Wargame Aliens Battle, actually. Usually you don't really want to use them, the ones from Wargame Aliens Battle, and I think that actually holds true... Wow, that does a bit of damage. I think that actually holds true in this game as well. I mean, the rapiers didn't really do much at all, really, before they got gunned down. I mean, granted, they also had a single anti-air vehicle to face, but really, if it was two Banshees even, they probably would have been able to take out... Actually, maybe not. Well, okay, 2 or 3 Banshees, then they would have been able to take out the Crasher, then just completely destroy the Wolverines. Unfortunately, they're just continually shelling us. The... Wait a minute. Oh, okay, that was given to me, apparently. Huh. Interesting. Well, in either case, it's not really... yeah, the game's pretty much a foregone conclusion at this point. We do actually have quite a few Scalpers, though. Could have ordered them actually. Oh, never mind, they still belong to Tycell. Huh, okay. And yet the Shieldbot factory apparently is mine. That's very strange indeed. Well, in either case, I'm trying to push back myself at the top. I got to have some artillery. Probably could have gone a bit more actually. But in any case, I'm trying to push forward. I'm not sure why the hell I'm pushing forward with these skirmishers. Skirmishers, sorry, with riot bots. I suppose acting as mutuals and skirmishers. I should have had a bloody assault bots instead. But, ah well. What can you do? In any case, I should have just hung back and destroyed the defences first with my own artillery. But, well, what can you do? Or at least gone for their artillery, actually. But that doesn't really matter too much, because, yeah, we're just going to get destroyed by craploads of freaking Wolverines. Jesus. Granted, they're a pain in the ass to deal with, but still just some gunships or airplanes will be able to deal with them pretty easily. I mean, granted, they would have got the opponents to come up with more anti-air, but, you know, once we dealt with the Wolverines, we could have gone with a bit more of a conventional ground-based army, and then, you know, try to, well, just taken it from there, should I say. Ah, well, they should have, yeah, definitely should have expanded to the bottom. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. God. Tycell. He's gone with 3 different freaking plants, and all he really needed was light vehicles, for fuck's sake. I suppose he could have gone for planes himself if he wanted to, but really, he should have expanded. Even El Hero is actually expanding. God. Incredible, simply incredible. The hell is a Vindicator? Vindicator, I can't remember Well, in any case, yeah, they're just going to keep shutting the shit out of us, and I mean, yeah, once we destroy the Wolverines with the, say, the Banshees or whatever, then yeah, we just could have taken things from there and just seen what happened. Yeah, well, we're still trying to hold them back though, with these skirmisher hovers. Actually, no, wait a minute, because they're right in range of the Wolverines, they'll actually be able to take them out, bizarrely enough. But yeah, I dare say it is a bit of a matter of too little too late. Mines all over the place. I'm surprised these guys are not actually dead already with all the freaking mines. It looks like Muffa has actually left his... okay, that died a bit quicker than I thought it would. Muffa has actually left his guys a little bit too far forwards. And not that really matters. Ah, okay, yeah. Actually, it has a couple of assault vehicles to help out as well. So, and precision bombers basically going to seal the deal. Let's just fast forward a bit. Oh, never mind, actually am slowly but surely advancing forwards on the top, but really, nah, it's too little too late, and yeah, we're going to be resigning. Kinda sucks, but well, what can you do? At the very least, I did actually get a couple of awards, and yeah, we have resigned there, so I got Complete Annihilation, Spoils of War, and bizarrely enough, I've actually got Purple Heart as well. I thought the guy who was in the middle would actually get that, but apparently not. Now, there you go. Lotus actually being a decorated veteran, not that. Well, anyway, I'll see you all next time.